Picking the right shade of foundation isn't just about how light or how dark your skin tone is. It's about the undertone of your skin. That's the part that people seem to be missing. You might be buying the right depth of foundation, but the wrong undertone. That's why it still doesn't match and it's still not working for you. If you don't understand what I mean when I say the depth of your foundation versus the undertone of your foundation, go to part 1. So even if your foundation is the right depth for your specific skin tone, it can still look orange, ashy, or gray if you're not ultimately matching it to your undertone. If you don't know what your undertone is, you will by the end of this video. The first thing that we're gonna do to figure this out is the Scott Barnes Knuckle test. So find some good natural lighting, make a fist. What color are your knuckles? Are your knuckles pink or reddish? If so, you probably have a cool undertone. Are your knuckles yellow, maybe a hint of green in color? You probably have a warm undertone. If your knuckles have a greenish gray cast or some muted yellow kind of golden tones, then you likely have an olive undertone. And then if you're like me and you have a tiny bit of yellow and pink, see that here, you likely have neutral undertones. If you're still unsure at this point, do the vein test. So again, grab that natural lighting and look at your veins on your arms and your wrists and through your hands. If your veins are bluish or purpley, you probably have a cool undertone. If your veins look a little bit more greenish or yellowy in color, you probably have a warm undertone. If you're seeing green, green-blue, maybe a little bit of gray, you're probably olive. And then lastly, if you're seeing kind of a mix of blue and green, or if you're not really seeing a whole lot of color at all, safe to say you probably have a neutral undertone. After both of those tests, if you're still unsure of what your undertone is, you probably have a neutral undertone. If you figured out your undertone, drop it in the comments. And if you still have questions about yours, also drop that in the comments so we can help each other out. Follow me to part 3. We're gonna talk about how to actually shop for foundation and concealer based on your undertone. Bye.